Hi everyone, today we can discuss about the next module, that is web security. So you had already studied about the email security and IP security. Email security means a security which is provided to emails, and IP security means which is security which is provided to IP, internet protocol, or internet packets, IP packets. So now you can study web security. So we are providing security to web. Actually, this World Wide Web is a client server applications running over the internet, or TCP/IP intranets. Here, web servers and web browsers are the web browsers are actually the interface of the user to the server, and by using this web browsers we can access some services from web servers. Okay, web servers are the machines which provide some services to the clients. So web browsers are very easy to use, and the web servers are relatively easy to configure and manage. So in day life, the web content is increasingly, dramatically increased. The underlying software is extraordinarily complex. So there is a problem of security in web content and web browsers or web servers also. So we have to provide some security mechanism over this. So web security, which is related to the security mechanism that is applied on web browsers, web servers, or web content. Clear? So one of the mechanism for providing web security is a firewall. Actually, it is inserted between the network and the internet to establish a controlled link and to erect an outer security wall or perimeter, forming a single choke point where security and audit can be imposed. So it will act as a security wall. Okay, firewall is actually a security wall that is in between the protected network and an external network, or an internal network and an external network. Internal network means it's like an enterprise network, and external network means it's an internet. Okay, in between we are using a security wall, that is actually firewall. Okay, it's actually a single choke point where the security can be applied and audit can be imposed. Okay, so you can see in this figure, it is actually in between internal network and external network, or a protected network and an untrusted network. So actually, what are the features of firewall? It acts as a single choke point that keeps unauthorized users out of the protected network and prohibits its entering or leaving into the untrusted network. And it also provides some protection from various kinds of IP spoofing and routing attacks also. So it's a security mechanism. They provide protection from IP spoofing, routing attack, and they will act as a single choke point, and they keep unauthorized users out of the protected network, and it prohibits entering or leaving in the network. Also, it provides a location for monitoring security related events. It is actually a location from there we can monitor the security related and events. So it's a convenient platform for several internet functions that are not security related, such as NAT and internet usage audits or logs. So it can serve as a platform for IPsec also to implement a VPN, virtual private network. So it is itself must be immune to penetration, since it will be target of a attack. So these are all the features of firewalls and techniques that firewall use to control access and enforces site security policy. They will provide service control and they provide direction control, user control, and behavior control. In service control, it determines the type of internet services that can be accessed inbound or outbound. And direction control means in which firewall determines the direction in which particular service request may be initiated and allowed to flow through that firewall. User control, it controls the access to a service according to which user is attempting to access it. If it is a authorized user or not, that will be controlled by this firewall. And the behavior control is also it controls how a particular services are used. For example, sometimes this firewall may filter some emails that contain some spam. Okay, that is, it's actually used for eliminating some spam. Okay, spam will act as a security threat. Okay, so these are the techniques that allows in firewall to control the access and enforce site security policies. That is service control, direction control, user control, and behavior control. Service control, it determines the type of internet services. Okay, if that services can access or not, that will be controlled by this firewall. And the direction control, it determines the direction in which that particular service request is initiated. Okay, that means it controls the traffic flow or the flow of information. Okay, and the user control means it controls access to a services according to which user is attempting to access it. Also, it controls some behavior property like how a particular services can be used. Okay, so these are all the techniques that firewall use to control access and enforce the site security policies. And next one, what are the limitations of firewall? They cannot protect against attacks that bypass the firewall. Example, like dial-out capability, dial-in modem pool, etc. are actually bypassing the firewall. So they will not protect this attacks that bypass the firewall. Next one, they do not protect against internal threats like disgruntled employee or one who cooperates with an attacker. If an organization within an organization there is an employee, they will cooperate with an attacker. That is an internal threat, so that cannot be protected by this firewall. So the third one, like improperly secured wireless LAN may be accessed from outside the organization. So an internal firewall that separates the portion of an enterprise network, they cannot guard against the wireless communication between the local system on different sides of the internal firewall. Also, the fourth mechanism, if it's related to some portable storage devices like laptop or PTA, and it may be used and infected outside the corporate network. So these are all the firewall limitations. They cannot protect against some attacks that bypass the firewall, and they do not protect against the internal threats, and they do not protect some improperly secured wireless LAN, and they do not protect some portable storage devices. They are infected from outside the corporate network. Okay, next one, what are the types of firewalls? Actually, we have 4 types of firewalls. That is packet filters, application level gateway, circuit level gateway, and stateful inspection firewall, in which you have to study this packet firewall, packet filters and application level gateway. So that will be studied in next video. Thank you.